Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Jimbo the Fuzzy, and welcome back to Stellaris. We left off in the middle of a battle in the capital system of the Obsidian Shard. And before we get back to it, I'd like to make sure all our upgrades are getting done. All our planets are essentially as good as they're going to get. Well, we need to build something here. And we're going to make sure we do. There's going to be another power plant here. And there's going to be a synthetic to work it. And we're going to start upgrading these power plants even further. So hooray for that. Offensive war, you're xenophile materialist. Okay. Anyway. That is almost done, so we're gonna have more power coming from there. Power plant, power plant. Power plant, that's the power hub. And we got the planetary capital, which is... This planet is putting out 76 units of energy credits. That's probably going to break 100. Thanks to these synthetics. I think we owe them all thanks. At the same time, we do have a war on. And we have to do something about it.
Situation log updated. Hostile fleet engaged. Hostile fleet engaged.
Although I will take a break on the TUS alert hatchling. I will have you come research the projects in the system.
Situation log updated.
And I want you on evasive, yes. Is there anything left? There was not anything left in there.
Situation log updated.
And now they've got nothing left again.
Situation log updated. Hostile fleet engaged. Situation log.
There's nothing left they have. There's nothing left they can have at this point, pretty much.
Situation.
Look at that, they were getting separated. Okay. Well, I am going to have you come bombard this planet. And you can come bombard this planet. And we will grab our transport fleet and have it come into orbit of this one. They don't have a lot of fortifications, do they? I mean, really? The United Zone provinces have more fortifications than that. And at this point, I don't think we can... the Kixlifram Imperium made peace with the Kixlifram Coalition. I don't even know. I think the loser is the grayish guys. This is what I mentioned last episode. We have these green guys and these grayish guys. Both of them have the exact same name. And this was... Okay, and we'll jump to you. Storm, which is... Okay, they were war with the green guys. I don't know what they're fighting over. And at the moment, it doesn't really matter. The Jolum Republic has entered a non-aggression pact with the Kixelfan Imperium. Actually, let's see how much stuff actually got blown up. They got spaceport, 4 battle cruisers, 2 fortresses, and a bunch of transport ships. You took out 6 battle cruisers, all the other transport ships, a couple construction ships, and fortress. Between the two, we lost 1 destroyer. That's just... We have surpassed them. They grew stagnant. They are old. Which must be why they did nothing. Because they could do nothing. Which is a very, very sad thing to think. That you're doing nothing because you can do nothing. They'll intervene on a small scale, but when a great crisis comes, they literally have nothing with which to... They have nothing with which to help with it. Which... Perhaps what we are doing is for the best. I'd wondered. Go away.
Debris analyzed.
And that's... Physics and engineering research, okay. I was wondering how necessary this was at first. And certainly it seems necessary. Hertrick, this may be your final war. No. No. This cannot be your final war.
Enemy planet secured.
You have another war to fight. You come land the armies here. Now you have one more war to fight. You deserve it. It's a war you deserve to see. Successfully invaded Mother. Well, this planet's worth a lot. Occupation 30 points. Blockade 17 points. I guess this is gonna win us the war. This landing. It's a fierce fight, but it's over.
Enemy planet secured.
Negotiate. Humiliate. Seed. Seed. Minus 24. Because they've got a minus 30 because they will be annexed. Which basically means we need to convince them that they really do have no option. Where else might they have fleets? Down here and over here. So the first expeditionary starflock does some bombing.
Debris analyzed.
The second expeditionary starflock will Of course, come over and... Oh! Extra-dimensional weaponry, 10% progress. Excellent. Science ship. Yeah, I'll send you over to, research projects in that system. Modern current with an iron fist from afar. A remote government of Zephyr Prime is now firmly established. It has met with some success in suppressing the proliferation of the pollen-bearing plant Modern current, as well as in eroding the community's acceptance of using it. No small feat considering the act is as innocent as smelling a flower. Yeah, that definitely does sound difficult to cope with. And here we go. Jump complete. Do they have anything? They do have 6 battle cruisers, but this is the fleet that is at full strength, so it should be able to handle those battle cruisers relatively quickly, correct? Or at least such is the hope. Oh. Alright. Now we shall see about this.
Hostile fleet engaged.
You are down to 0. We have our armies, and we shall attack. And that is... Alright, nothing's being fired here. Not gonna retreat.
Hostile fleet engaged.
We're winning.
Enemy planet secured.
Victory against the Obsidian Shard. The time has come for us to take a step back and watch. Try not to cause too much destruction in your future endeavors. Interesting. They actually had a separate line of dialogue for special line dialogue for them losing, I guess. That is the best possible outcome. Now we pause. We're going to bark the entire army. We have won with all our demands. Yes, you notice we are above our limit here in directly controlled colonized systems. That is hurting our influence and energy credit generation. However, I think we can tolerate it until we get administrative efficiency 7 in about a year. Alright. Surface. These guys are unhappy because we have conquered them. Yep, recently conquered. They don't like artificial intelligence AIs having citizen rights, huh? That's interesting. But wow, look at that agri-pioneering complex. This ancient complex was built with technology long since lost to the ages. Are you sure about that? Well, dark matter power plant. Dark matter power plant. Autonomous fabricators. You know what I'm gonna build here? No, not here. First thing I'm gonna build here. Ethics divergence. Yeah, that's not good. First thing we've got to do is actually build this all up. We need the Hyper Entertainment Forum. Absolutely. That'll help with the ethics divergence issue. So now we're going to have to go through all 5 of our new worlds. We are also, before we can get onto that, I suspect we have a new faction. Well, not yet. Ah! The Bijal Independence League is down to -5 attraction, which is good. Cursa Independence Resistance really spread out, so I'm not overly worried. I'm not going to flip anything anytime soon. Although they do have some support being gained, okay. But they're all xenophobes, and I think I've put enough things in place that they're going to be dealt with. Anyway, right here, I'm going to build the Hyper Entertainment. I think a Hyper Entertainment form will work. Happiness and ethics divergence, both. Robin and Gene Warriors are about the same as anything else. Edicts, nothing special here. Yeah, I could throw down infrastructure projects, but that's a waste. It's a waste when I'm so low on influence. Right now I've only got about 300, and I need to buy a whole lot. Okay, we get 2 here. Okay, I'm going to build a... Let's see. Yeah, first thing for every single one of these guys is going to be a Hyper Entertainment Complex. Or Hyper Entertainment Forum, sorry. And then you are also going to provide me with... Wow, so much of these are just so good. You're going to provide me with... Military academies improve armies. Virtual combat arenas improve happiness. Okay. So, well, they've got spaceport still. You need a hyper form, yes. You're going to. You have way more food than you need. You need enough off this one structure, so I can suppress... it doesn't matter if I suppress the rest. You've got more than you need. So I can also add the... Virtual Combat Arena here. Yes, it's fine if I suppress one. Mother, Gaia World. Dark matter power plant, and lots of power here. Tons of food, way more than they need. I don't really have anything good. My vassals, or yes, the Thimbolans are very helpful. This seems that way. This doesn't have any room to put anything. Brother also does not have any room to put anything. So I can't make them easily happier. They have absurdly high ethics divergence. And that is even... wow. A lot of that is because of happiness. But they're fanatic xenophiles, and I don't mind fanatic xenophiles. So I don't think I do. The unhappiness will be an issue. For this, though... just wow. For this, I am going to build a... wait, what? You don't have a capital building? Okay. No capital building tier, that's why. That's why the, ethics divergence is so high, because somehow my bombing took out their planetary capital. No. This must have been their home world, so they lost their civilization capital. Alright then. Their arid preference, nomadic, charismatic. Well, I think we've dealt with these as best as possible. They had some laser defense modules. Because that seems to be the best case scenario right now. They get Tachyon Lance defense modules. I'd really like to be able to build those in replacements, you know? Oh, there's that graphical glitch again. Non-aggression pact broken. The Syndicate Fulas. We no longer have any interest in maintaining this non-aggression pact. Okay. Why? Oh, it's still migration access. But threat. They are worried about us. They are very, very worried about us, and I don't blame them. Alright. Well, tropical world, ocean world, and tundra world. So, I have here a colony ship full of desert preference. Well, that's usable. And continental preference. It's also usable, huh? Did I plan on doing that? Well, let's get these guys... perfect spot right there. Right here. Would have been perfect. No, it has to be covered up. Fine. There's nothing better over here. Yeah, that's a good spot. Going to colonize. This is within our borders. We want the Desert preference ones, yes. Yep. Just get up. No, wait. I'm being a little foolish here. I may want to just put all this into one sector and just dump a whole lot of money into it and call it a day. But then again, look at the jump. Wow, that's just... We could put this in a sector. We could take 75% what the sector produces and still be able to build itself up relatively rapidly. So there's nothing here that... Wow. Just wow. Alright then. And then I will have you... And you'll survey that and survey that. And you will survey this. And survey this. And you will survey this. And then you will go back to, was it Cursa Prime? Yeah, so it's Cursa Prime you're from. Alright. And then you will come back here and assist research. My other science ship was bopping around doing who knows what. After you're done, you will survey that system. Then you'll come survey this one. And this one. And then you'll go there, apparently. And then you will return to the homeworld. To assist research. And with that, we've come to the end of this episode. Quite a bit done. Majorly significant change. Now, who knows? But, in the meantime, who knows where this goes? In the meantime, thank you very much for watching. I have been Jimbo the Fuzzy, and I hope to see you again next time.